We're at the 10th Dubai International Film Festival, and on the 8th day of the festival, we had an exclusive interview with the director of the film Gunde, Mr. Ali Abbas Zafar. Tell us about your location scouting in Kolkata and its vicinity. Was there any specific texture you were looking at, for example?
See, first of all, when you try and make a film which is set in a time, and 71 is not very far from what we are right now, but things have changed drastically. Locations definitely play the most important part. The look of the film really plays a very important part. So the idea was to shoot most of it at real locations, but real locations have now changed drastically. The mobile phone hoardings have come. The way trams are looking is different. The way the city used to be is different now. So we had to create a lot on set, but the idea was to use the technology and to blend it that it doesn't look that it's been shot on set. But still, major part of the film is shot in real coal mines, outskirts of Calcutta. The whole chapter of the refugee camp has been shot right on the border of Bangladesh. So the kind of geography we have in Bangladesh is very close to what the bordering part of Calcutta is. So we could match that very well. The junior artists in that refugee camp are the people from the village and who look exactly the same way. So all those things. So there was a lot of detailing that went into the film, not only set but the costume, the kind of language, all of that.
The separation of Bangladesh from Pakistan and eventually entering into the coal mines. Were you very careful enough to keep it politically correct?
Yeah, actually I was. See, basically what I really picked up was the event more than the political undertone of the event. And the idea is to tell a very human story and to tell it emotionally rather than politically. Why 1971 was, I think, because the only thing that we know about India is the partition for Pakistan. And we know that the wars happened between the two countries. The film doesn't play with any kind of emotions from either side of the countries. It takes a stance apart from that. And it takes a stance that when such situations happen, what happened to the common people. And that is where the start of the film happens, and from there onwards it tells the story of two boys who go through a lot of different kind of so-called events that happen in their life, and from there onwards how they become like so-called big mafias.
So tell us, how was it working with Arjun Kapoor and Ranveer Singh? Like, how are they as actors and how did they dealt with their character?
See, I think both of them are. We already know that they're strong actors. We've seen their films. What for me was the most important thing was that I needed two people who have a kind of mad energy going, because those characters are little in one way they're very simple, at the same time they're very heroic. So the whole idea is that I needed actors who can fluctuate between keeping calm and be energetic at the same time. And both the boys have great chemistry because they're best of friends now, and there were rumors at one point of time that they were fighting and all that thing, but nothing like that happened. And somehow, that energy is transferred onto the screen, and when you watch the film you'll understand there couldn't be a better Bikram or Bala.
So this was a conscious choice to choose Ranveer Singh and Arjun Kapoor.
Yes. Hi, this is Ali Abbas Zafar. Keep watching Manipal Dubai TV.
With camera persons Akash Prakash and Reddy Mendonca, this is Sandeep Kaur Marwaha reporting for Manipal Dubai TV.